Okay, my dear friends, I've spent all morning trying to make this video, and my first attempt was glorious, and I wish it would have saved, but I spent about 3 hours trying to recover the file after it got deleted. It deleted itself, and I was heartbroken. So then I made another one. But the video was very poor, so I'm gonna try again using my phone. And I can't guarantee anything. I'm gonna try to come into this with the same gumption and vigor I had in the first one. We'll see where we end up. Thanks for joining me in the broom closet. This is Sarah. Hi everyone, so I'm recording this video downstairs today and I apologize for the noise in the background. My cats are playing / fighting. So thank you for joining me, and this video, if you haven't seen already, it's going to be about stones, and it's my channel so I get to talk about whatever. So this actually was brought up to me yesterday by my partner. I didn't know I had this problem or this compulsion or obsession with collecting rocks until we went on a walk yesterday down at the beach here in Carlsbad, not here in Carlsbad, but in the San Diego area where I'm located. And it's not like I collect 4 or 5. It's more like 15 to 20 at a time. 15 to 20 rocks at a time. That's a lot. So, but the rocks I found were beautiful. He and I went out to collect Hag Stones and driftwood. I have a few projects I want to do, and I'll get back to that in a moment. So we're out and we're collecting these stones, and on our way back, my pockets were at the breaking point because they were full of rocks, and he just happened to not wear a sweater with pockets that day, so I was carrying all of them, but he was carrying 3 pieces of driftwood and he was holding 3 rocks in his hands already. So the sun has set by this time and we're walking back to the car, and I'm still trying to find the perfect little stones. And it all started when he found, here, this is a good one, he found one of these guys, this little translucent bean of a rock. So needless to say, I ended up finding 7 more after he found this one. And it got to the point where he said, if you need to pick up another one, I'm going to put down the ones that I have. And I said, no, you're not. So I picked up another one, and sure enough, he dropped my rock. And it was this one. I'll have to show you this guy. It's, I call this one the sunburned rock, because here on this side it's pretty mellow. But then on this side, it's got a nice little sun-kissed color. Oh, there we go. There's the light. So that's my little sunburned rock, and he was going to leave it behind. So needless to say, I went and picked it up and was arms full by the time we got to the car. So the reason we went out, and I'll show you what I found here in a moment, I want to share with you, this is the 3rd attempt at making this video, so all the stuff that I did gather is back where I wanted it to be, but I'll share with you the pieces of driftwood that I found, because people on YouTube love to share their finds. So I'm gonna try and make a witch's ladder out of these pieces of driftwood, and the YouTube channel, the Witchy Mommy, has a good video about the information on the witch's ladder and how to make one. So I am going to try to make it all from scratch. Down in Old Town, they sell huge, I don't know if they're witch's ladders, but they're pretty much floor to ceiling driftwood strands, and I can't see spending however much they are. When it's something I can make myself, I always try to make it myself, and that way I put my own energy into it and my own love. So I think this is going to be my first project, and this is the driftwood that I found. So, and it's kind of hard to find, that's the cat over on the tower. It's kind of hard to find these because the San Diego beaches over here aren't plentiful with driftwood, but the ones you do find are pretty awesome. And another project that I'm going to have he's insane, using driftwood is I wanted to make a witch's broom, and Jacqueline Deboise is the creator and owner of Casa de la Luna Madre, and her videos are absolutely chock full of information and beautiful, beautiful ideas for the Sabbats. So this is the giant piece of driftwood that I found. I love this because it has just this awesome, awesome shape to it. And I was actually using it as a walking stick because my hand fit perfectly here. My thumb fit perfectly there. So I think on the next walk that I take, I'm going to try to find the witch's broom herb that will go here at the bottom. So I think it's going to go over our door depending on whether my partner can handle it, basically. So I love this idea, and I'm so happy that I found this, and that would be my next project. So the rocks that I found, I didn't know what Hag Stones were before moving out here. This is really my first jump into the pagan lifestyle, and my mom had asked me if I had ever seen any out here, but they're also known as holy stones, hence the look of them. And I hadn't found any. I kind of looked up what they were, but then my brother and my mom came to visit a couple months ago back in October, and my brother found this chunk of monkey of a rock, and I loved it. I love it. It looks like a little face going ooh, like that. So it has pores all throughout. And this past summer, I came to find that I have a mild case of I try not to even think of the phobia, that I've tried to even wipe the name from my mind, but it's the phobia of small holes close to each other. And the trigger that I had come to find, it just sent me into a total spiral panic for a good 2 days. And my skin was crawling. I'm unable to even express how just out of control that I was feeling because of this. So now I am discovering that finding Hag Stones and seeing this sort of display and pattern is helping me with that. It's kind of therapeutic for me to see this pattern that does trigger a little bit of anxiety in something that can be so beautiful and precious and just protective and good luck. So I really do believe that they are good luck. So this was the first one that started the collection. And since then, I have added a few more. This is another one that I love because it has 3 holes that go the whole way through. Actually, more than 3. This one is beautiful all the way around. That's another one. I learned also that this one stays outside because it has a little spider has started to make its home in here. That if these bridges are broken, that's bad juju, that's bad luck. So I'm trying to keep them away from the cats and away from high places because cats tend to just knock things over just to be assholes. So those were the ones that I had. These were the ones that I found yesterday. So I like this one. It kind of looked like a paw to me. And I'm not sure if that does have one that goes the whole way through, if you can see. Cats are playing. So that was a really cool one. These two I thought were awesome because they have one main hole that goes through, and this one could be a necklace. This one goes about halfway through, but I love this shape here. And when I was in college, I took a graphics through 2D, 3D, I don't know what it was, course, and we learned about different shapes, and this shape looks like a C, and that is a comforting shape, comforting closure. Could you not? Thank you. So those are the other two, and the last one, this one's my favorite because it has one that goes the whole way through vertically and horizontally, and this middle one doesn't line up with the back one, but I still love it. I love it. I love it. So those are the Hagstones that I found. So the other interesting rocks besides my sunburnt baby was this, there we go. It's another translucent one, but this one had like peachy ember colors, so I love that guy. And this one just looks like it could be a marble countertop. How cool was that? My obsession with, I don't understand where this started. I don't understand. So lastly, I call them Moonstones. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but here's a couple of them. I can't pick them all up at once. They just seem to glow, so I stuck them outside last night for the full moon, just to enhance their already majestic property. But if you do know the name of these white, almost see-through rocks, let me know. And do you guys have any crazy obsessions like this? I can't believe that my partner lets me get away with it. And that's not even it. I'm going to take you on a small tour here in 1 second and to show you how massive the sickness is.
And I have some here, up there, and a few over here. It's super sunny outside this morning. And here, where I have my seedlings growing. I also have them here on my tarot shelf.
Well, thanks for going on this small tour that I had. I did forget one last thing. This is a box that my partner had made, and it's a sickness. Like, these are from Yosemite, they're Mount San Jacinto, they're from everywhere, Joshua Tree, and I think that's illegal to take rocks from national parks and things like that, but some of these are just so beautiful, and I love the colors. So that's my obsession with rocks. I really hope this video turned out a lot better than the other ones, that's for damn sure. Everyone, I hope you have a lovely day. I'm getting ready to go to work. I doubt it will be up. Today is Monday. I'm guessing this is going to be up by tomorrow. Everyone have a wonderful day.